What's up everybody, welcome back to Studioreef. So today's project is going to be about expanding on the main display and getting some more real estate for frags. So here we are at day one of the expansion build, and what better way to kick off the springtime by doing something custom on your tank. So yeah, this is a 40-gallon tank and I'm gonna have it tied into the main display here. And so I bought this canister filter to pump water through the filter into the frag tank, and so I have a drain there so it can run back. So at first glance I was worried about having this being able to lift the water up, but it could do that fine, so I put it in the back there. So for the drain I'm going hard piping with a soft ending on it. So I'll be back to that later, but first we have to do some adjustment on the stand. This is an old TV stand for really old school TV, so it's pretty solid, but just to make sure, I'm gonna have some extra supports on the front of that. So this black glossy look is going to be the overall theme for this build. It's kind of stealthy and it reminds me of my old tank, so I like that. So the next day, when the PVC glue had dried for the drains, I made this safety precaution on the return line so it doesn't back siphon into the sump. So this is a very cheap hanging kit from Home Depot drilled into the wall, and that's gonna hold up the lights once I get to that. It's also gonna serve as like support for the canopy, which I'm a firm believer that any tank needs a canopy so it doesn't distract what's in the tank. So I gave this a first coat of black as well. Then I went to leak test my drain and it was waterproof on the first try. So happy about that. This is the return line coming into the sump. I also drilled a couple of holes in that so the air can escape. So mail arrived just in time for my next project, which is putting flow in the tank. And so I went with the MP10 quiet drive. I got this one used online. I sent this guy all my money and kept my fingers crossed that he would send it to me, and he did. Supposedly he had this in his tank and it was too small for his system, so he took it out right away, got an MP40 and put this one up for sale. So I grabbed that. I was very happy to see that fire up. But as you can see in the back there, the old MP40 driver is still the EcoSmart version that I just hate because it's so noisy. So I've done these upgrades a couple of times now and it's always been worth it. It reduces like 50% of your noise level when you exchange the old driver in itself. So I'm not gonna do anything with the wet part. I'm just gonna replace that, put it on my reef link and give it a program, set that up and forget about it. So this is what it looks like now. The pH probe and the two drivers. I'm pretty happy with it, but yeah, taking a step back, looking at the tank and everything, I still think we can do better. So I'm gonna have this really pimped out once I'm done. So this is gonna be a two-part video, I think. So I put some trim on there and I was very fortunate to get some very fast drying glue, so I can just paint that right away as well. So once again, I'm going for that black look that I was talking about. So this is the first coat, and I didn't show the second and third coat, but this is the final result. Right now you can see wires and stuff in the background. All that is going to be fixed. So come back for the next part when I'm gonna do even more crazy stuff, and you're gonna have lighting on this and corals in it as well. So if you guys don't want to miss out on the next episode of this build, make sure you hit that bell on my channel, or you can go to facebook.com/Studioreef and you will get the next build in your newsfeed as well. That's where I put all my videos. So thanks for watching this one. Thanks for all my subscribers, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.